G'day, today I'm going to get you to draw the pencil box that you've probably already started making. So I'll create a new drawing. Remember, always check model info, make sure that your length units are in millimetres. Some of yours will start with architectural, just so you know which one it is, but we need millimetres. Alright, so I'm all right to go here. I'm going to name it now so I don't forget later on. Saved in my drive. Okay, pencil box. Save. Get rid of him. I'm going to start with the sides. I've just got one next to me here, so you'll hear as I'm measuring it as I go. But I'm going to start with a rectangle. It's going to be 12, 200. Right, so there it is there. And the height is going to be up 70. Now we're going to make a little slot for the lid to fit in, so I'm going to get the pencil tool and I'm going to come down 6 and snap on the end point, then come in 6, and then we're going to come down 3, which is the thickness of the plywood that the lid will be made out of. Click that through there and then push that out. Now when you get, when you've started with your piece of timber, it had that slot cut already. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make a bit of a shortcut here. I'm not going to make a group of it yet because I want to change a couple of things, but I'm going to make a copy. So get the move tool, hit the option button and bring on that side. Now I'm now going to, it's 200 long. When the ends, I want them to be 90. So what I'm going to do is going to grab that from there and push it in 110. 110. That's 200 minus 110 makes 90. So there's that. Now this one is finished, so I'm going to make a group of that. This one, I'm not going to make a group of it yet because I've got to have, the two ends are different. So I'm going to move that now, make a copy of that one, put one there. Now that that's selected, I will make a group of that one. That can be the end. And for this one, I'm going to zoom in a little bit closer because this has the end of it where the lids have to fit in. So I'm going to push that across like that, then get push-pull and push that out. Now it's got that line on top, which doesn't matter, but if you want to erase it, you can, but it doesn't really matter too much. Okay, so now that I've done that, now I'm going to make a group of that one. So that's a group, so now I've got 4 groups. I might put those together. Close that off. Need to make an extra copy of that. Right now, there's lots of different ways you can change it, but I might just use this scale tool and I'll orbit that around a little bit because you need to use the that middle handle there. So select, scale, and that middle handle, push that through and type in -1. Right, now these two need to be rotated as well, so I might just do those in one go. So I'll select both of them like that, get the rotate tool, and it's the blue one I want, so I click once, bring it out, click again, and then swing it around 90 degrees. Type in 90. Now that should be right to put together. Now I might just move them a little bit closer. Now see how when I put that on the move, it turned into a protractor. Be careful, because if you click that now, that will start to rotate and you're going to lose everything. So you just move it around so it doesn't have that protractor. Okay, that'll do there. Now to put it together, I'll select out. Now I will move, I'll just push that one aside a little bit. Okay, select, move. Now I'll take that from there and attach it to that corner and take this one from here and that'll snap onto that corner. Excuse me. Now we turn it around and it's miles away. Alright, so I'll bring that in now. Be careful of that protractor. Okay, that's fine. I'll put it close, but I couldn't see the point, so now I'll bring it around and move it from that point, and that will go into there. Okay, so that's the box done. Once that's done, make a group of that. Now we need the base, so it's going to be, to check the sizes, we know it's 200 long because that's the size of the timber, isn't it? But going across, it's going to be 114. So that's going to be the 90 of the length of the piece plus 24, which is 2 times 12, which is the thickness of the wood, so that makes sense. Okay, so I'll draw a rectangle, and so that it's in the right position, you don't have to rotate it. If you look down the bottom, see it's got the little number first. So my little number was 114, comma, 200, that, and bring it up 3, and then make a group of that. So I'll orbit that around so I can select the whole thing, make a group, and then put that into place. So I'll just grab it from that corner and put it onto that corner, and then, whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Now make a group of the whole thing. Make a group there. Select outside, orbit around. Okay, so that looks fine. Yep. Now for the lid, it's just going to be very similar to the base, but a little bit extra into it. So once again, I'll measure how much I need. So it's going to be there to there. It's going to be 102 that way. And when it comes back this way, it's going to be 200 minus 6, because it goes into the back, 6 millimeters. All right, so it's 102 that way. So I will go small number first, 102, comma, just got to make sure I get this right, 200 minus 6, 194, enter, bring that up 3. Now what I'll do is I'll put the handle onto it. That's the way that I've made mine if you've seen it. So what I'm going to do is the handle needs to be, tape measure, it's going to fit just in there, isn't it? Which is 90, of course. So what I'll do, I'll go draw a box. Okay, so it's going to be 90, big number first this time, comma, 12, enter, and then it's going to be up 6. 6, enter, group. I'll have to orbit that around a little so I can select it properly. Yep, there, make a group, and then I'm going to put that on, and it's pretty easy to move this. You just get the move tool. Sorry, I'll get the move tool, let's get it right now. You hover across here and it'll snap onto the midpoint, and then when you bring it over here, you hover along there until it steps onto the midpoint, and see it puts it in exactly the right place, so you don't have to start moving it around and measuring it. Alright, so now I will swing it around like that, select it, make a group, and then I'll put it into place. So move it, if I just take it from that point into that point, that's fine there. Orbit that around. Now what I'll get you to do, if you're going to take a screenshot, I'll just get you to move slide the box out like that, and then you can see the internal details, you can see everything in there. So when you have got that done, you can take a screenshot of that, put it in a position so that you can see that it's all correct like that, and then you can put that into Google Classroom. Great, thank you, and good luck.